Here we go. Hey guys, it's me, Mickey, and today is going to be a very interesting and kind of emotional video. And in an attempt to say everything that I wanted to, I actually wrote something down for you guys. So I'm gonna read this, and yeah. Today is September 23rd, 2017. This means that exactly 1 year ago today, I was diagnosed with the herpes simplex virus, the first strain in my genitals. I remember exactly where I was, who I was, and what I was doing at this time a year ago. You see, a year ago today, I was a scared, lonely freshman, only 3 weeks into my first semester of college. Though I'd never been away from home without family for this long, I'd been adjusting to college life rather well. However, nothing could have prepared me for this. Less than a month into my first semester away, I'd found myself sobbing in the bathroom, alone, ashamed, and disgusted. I felt dirty, unlovable, and like no one would ever look at me the same way ever again. I was terrified that my newfound friends would label me as a slut, and I knew I could never tell my family. I remember walking out of the doctor's office on this very day last year in a dreamlike state. I couldn't believe what had happened to me was real. I, Mickey Yates, had contracted an STI, herpes, something that I never thought would happen to me. I always figured it was one of those things that would happen to someone else, you know? But it didn't happen to someone else. It happened to me. Me, who had been so careful not to have sex without a condom, but was never taught that HSV can be transmitted from the mouth to the genitals. No, I found out the hard way. My partner, who didn't even know he had it, was shocked to find out that he transmitted it to me, and to this day, he still has not come to terms with it. I have, thankfully, but it was not something that came easy to me. For months, I struggled with my image, telling myself I'd never be fully accepted by anyone because of my condition. It wasn't until I found the herpes community on Tumblr that I found out that this idea was wrong. A simple search of the word herpes on the website brought me to a community of loving, accepting bloggers who had not only also been diagnosed, but had learned to accept it as a part of themselves. That's right, there were people who were like me, and in that respect, I wasn't as alone as I originally thought. It was then that I learned that I do not have to be defined by my condition, and I can still lead a very healthy, happy life. If anything, I am now stronger, wiser, and more mature because of this. I know now that this can happen to anyone, but just because it happens, I am not any less of a person. Therefore, I should not look down on those who have it or similar conditions. Yes, the physical pain was great, and as I was prescribed antivirals, I experienced many small victories that I never would have thought I'd be thankful for. Things like urinating without it burning, or comfortably wearing my favorite pair of jeans. However, the physical pain was nowhere near as great as the emotional pain, which is why I now fight to keep others from experiencing the same. No one should have to think that they are unworthy of love, especially because of what in reality is a very benign virus. So to those out there who are struggling, I'd like to leave you with this. You are worthy of love and acceptance. You are not disgusting or shameful, and I pray that you will find happiness one day despite your condition. I know it may seem like the end of the world, but trust me, in a year, you'll hopefully be able to look back on it with acceptance as I have. You can't change yesterday, but you can make for yourself a better tomorrow. Herpes is only as scary. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know it was very difficult for me to make, but I did want to share this with you because I figured that after a full calendar year of having been diagnosed with herpes, I could share some of what I've experienced and my journey to coming to terms with it. I hope that this has been encouraging to you, and as always, my inbox is open if you ever want to talk about it further. In the meantime, I will see you all next week with a lighter video, hopefully. And yeah, that's all that I have to say for now. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all then.